Hello and welcome to TVC News. I am Christycole Popoola. Nigeria and Britain have formally signed the agreement on transfer of prisoners. The agreement allows for the transfer of prisoners serving 12 months jail terms in both countries to be moved to their home country without their consent to complete their sentences. More than 500 Nigerians are currently in British prisons, but not all of them are covered by the agreement. And still talking Nigeria, the country's military on Thursday killed 38 Islamist militants when they repelled an attack by Boko Haram insurgents on a military camp in the northeast of the country.
In the aftermath of the video released by terrorist group Boko Haram yesterday, the papers this morning are filled with explanations and insight to that video, with the Guardian headlining the story as Boko Haram offers to swap abducted girls for prisoners.
To answer all of these questions.
All right, so do they have any birth control options available to them?
For now, no, according to the matron. But the only option that I think would be available to them is to not get pregnant, because from the report we saw a family who had a 2-year-old boy, wanted to have a second and last child, and then had triplets. That's 4. And the man told me, I'm having a hard time feeding all of these children.
Who killed the children?
Who killed the children?
Those who killed the children.
So the security situation in the country should be blamed on Boko Haram. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said. You asked a specific question about a specific incident, and I answered that question about that incident.
About
now, if you're talking about
security situation
if you're talking
as regards Boko Haram, the killings, incessant killings,
if you're talking about
who should take responsibility?
If you're talking about the safety and security for all Nigerians.
I'm so sorry, we will come back to that, but right now we need to go for a break, and when we are back, the conversation continues. Remember to join us online and let us have your opinion on the trends. Section 35 of the country's constitution specifies 2 terms of not more than 5 years each for a serving president. It also specifies an age limit of not more than 70. Now, one of those conditions obviously does not work in favor of President Boni Ayi. Reports available to me from people around say that his efforts at reviewing the country's constitution to allow for another term in office have been repeatedly scuttled by citizens. From t-shirts, face caps, bracelets, framed pictures, you name it, Nelson Mandela art and memorabilia have been gaining massive attention and raking in sales for store owners and even underground sales spots, as mourners and tourists alike struggle to keep memories of the world's anti-apartheid hero and a man whose life is now a blueprint for wild behavior. Christycole Popoola, TVC News, Johannesburg, South Africa.